gentlemen, on Behind the Funny. As you know, we dive into the history, the depth of the comedian, what they've been doing, what they've been up to, how they started, etc., etc. But this next guy I've got for you, I met him way back when I first started comedy, and he came to London, UK. And when I first met him, I was doing a show in Brixton of the places. It was, trust me, it was lively. And he came down with another comic who by the name of John Simmet, who was one of the biggest black promoters in the UK, and he introduced me to this next guy who goes by the name of Tony Woods.
My motherfucking man, what's up, y'all?
Hold on a minute,
What it do?
sir. Look, he's always going places. He's driving, and he's on his mobile phone. Shh! Don't tell nobody. Wait till
Ain't
you.
nobody gonna know.
Tony, how are you, son?
I'm fine right now, man. Look at that. And see what? I'm headed up to Baltimore.
You're going to Baltimore?
You see? Can you see that? And you
Yeah.
see how heavy the traffic is?
Yeah. I what? It's what's it about 3 o'clock in the afternoon over there? Yeah.
It is. Check it about. Wow. It is 4:06.
4 o'clock in the
You see that?
afternoon.
4:06.
Okay. Tony, what I
Estimated
want to
time for
ask you
traffic,
is,
60 minutes.
how long have you been doing comedy for?
Man, I started on the third Thursday in May. I can't
What
remember
year
what
was
year it
that?
was. I don't know.
You can't remember? Huh?
Can't remember, man. But it was probably the May before you started.
No, no, no.
Ah, come on, man. You know this ain't gonna be a
No way, son.
and answer
You've been
show.
doing comedy
Come on,
far
man. You
longer
know
than
how
that.
it
You
go.
are, and you've worked with the best of them. And the one thing I know about Tony is that I've never seen him write material or even say to anyone, "Oh, that's funny. I must write this down or take note of it." Tony, you don't write your material. Why'd you choose not to write your material?
It's something I do, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't good doing homework in school. So, but
Select.
hey, but speaking of writing, I just wrote a book, but I didn't just write a book. I wrote a book a while back, but I just got it published.
You just got your book published. What's the book called?
It's called The Profound Pussycat Book.
What?
Yeah, that was English, right?
It was English, yeah. But what was it?
That
What's
was
it
English.
about?
I'm pretty sure that was not Portuguese.
What is your book
That what
about?
it says. It's the Profound Pussycat Book.
Yeah, but
It's what every old dog should tell his pups about pussycats.
what what type of pussycats are we talking about, bro?
All of them, motherfucker. All of them. Chickadee pow wow.
Tony, you started comedy way back.
Wait a
I
minute, motherfucker. Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
just used to
yeah,
we
and
used to do it on the radio when I started. Fuck out of here.
you
what are you What are you saying? Yeah. We used to do it on the radio. We came out with white gloves and white faces and tap
Watch
dancing.
out.
oh, listen. You one of the comics I know that travel the world doing. How do you find that traveling the world doing comedy?
Well, you should bring different outfits.
So that again.
What that did you ask me a question? You said how do
In three
you should
quarters of a mile,
bring different
take
outfits.
exit 50 AB.
I see.
If
Yeah,
you're gonna be in London, don't bring your suede shit. Cause it's probably gonna rain. Right?
this is gonna be one of the interviews. We don't know where it's gonna
No,
go,
dude,
but
Dana, what
let's
you
just
want me
see what we
to
do.
okay, let me see. Okay, I'll answer it like you want me to. Uh how do you say it again? How do you find traveling different how do you say it? How do you find traveling different? You know, it's quite interesting. That's what you want?
I
Is that what you want? Some bullshit?
people
This is the motherfucking truth. Bring different outfits.
different outfits to different venues.
Yeah, if you
What?
go to Australia in June, you don't really need short pants because it's gonna be winter because they're in the southern hemisphere. If you go to New York,
When
you wear what the fuck you want to wear because don't nobody give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
when I'm in Tony, I can't get a word in anyway. But I always laugh because he's one of the comedians that make me laugh. Tony,
Yeah.
where do you find where do you find your humor from?
Hard times, motherfucker.
So hard times.
Yeah, when life gives you lemons, you say, "Hey man, can I get some vodka with that?"
Okay.
Yeah,
Tell me a bit more.
I just did. What you need? A glass?
I'm
We should
prepared for
just be
you,
up
but
here
you
kicking
know.
it. We should be kicking the Willy Bobo. You know what that is?
No, I
That's
don't.
that's called how do you say it in England? Just chewing the fat or what do you say when you mess with somebody? I'm peeing on you, dog. I'm peeing on you, dog.
You just say I'm peeing on you, dog.
Oh, that's the same as I'm taking the piss. I'm
Taking
peeing
a
on you,
fucking
motherfucker.
piss. I was with this guy not too long ago in July, June, July, August, and we had a hell of a laugh. He took me in UK. It's because of Tony that I've been into a lot of these clubs in New York.
Tell them what you did at the world famous comedy
No,
cellar.
no.
No,
There's
ain't
nothing.
no, motherfucker.
No, I'm not going to tell him nothing. No,
Nah. I say, hey,
no. It's
let me tell your English audience. I say, yo, what's up? This is Liz. She's the manager here.
yeah.
And he turned his back and says, I would rather meet Esther. He turned his English biscuits right in her face. I'm like, son, that
What
is
he's
the
not telling you is that
underboss. What are you doing?
it's like Esther. Esther actually to me was the
And then
person that
no,
I got
and
who
then you
runs
know
the
what she
cellar.
said? I can tell this is one of your friends, Tony Woods. I'm like, see, motherfucker. Motherfucker. Even with an accent, your friends are still assholes. I'm like,
I
ah.
think I know this guy for too long, man.
Chink,
Too
chink,
long.
chingity, boom,
Tony,
boom.
when are you coming back to England, son?
When I get out of this traffic, look at this traffic. This is bumper to bumper. And look at everybody. My steering wheel's on the other side.
As he does, as he say.
That
I
was
was
it.
gonna say to you, no, seriously. When are you planning to come back to England? We need you back in England, man.
Oh, man. I got all suede shoes, shorty. I was supposed to be, I used to travel there all the time. And then
Yeah, we know.
yeah, and then I was working at the comedy store. I was doing all the jonglers. I was just pretty much had my hand in everybody's pot. We had a wonderful tour. The last night, and the other two comedians, I'm not gonna say their names, but they didn't do so well. And so I went up and smashed the shit. And there was a woman who's the manager, and she was like flirty and drunk and stuff like that. And well, she wanted to have her way with me.
Ooh,
I
steady.
said, nah, Shorty. Plus, she took my hat off. Ooh, I don't know about the black dudes in the United Kingdom, but you don't fuck with our hats over here. Might as well put your hand in my hair, motherfucker. Anyway, she took my hat, went out on the dance floor, put it on her head, put it on other people's head, dancing around. I'm like, what the fuck? She said, can I, she asked if I wanted a drink. I said, yeah, give me a Hennessy. Uh, and then she came back. I said, how much you owe you? She said, it's free. I'm like, well, bitch, make it a double, right? That was just to get her the fuck out of my face, cuz. And then, yeah. And then she said that she wanted me to go back to her room with her. With her. I'm like, nah. I said, we're not allowed to do that. And she says, I know the rules fall back. You do. Which, unbeknownst to me, I didn't know she was the owner's daughter.
So you messed up as well then.
I mess up shit.
See. Hey, Tony, do you remember this? Do you remember this? Son?
Yeah, Grand Marnier.
You remember when you introduced me to that and put me on stage?
Yeah.
Nearly
I,
knocked me
I,
out, son.
when I was in Paris, I went to the Grand Marnier place where they make the Grand Marnier. Whoa, son, what you doing? Somebody tried to
So,
cut me
so,
off.
so hold on. I saw you the other day in Africa.
Okay, that's called Facebook memories. But I was
Oh,
in Africa, but not. I've never been to the continent of Africa. I was
okay,
in a place called Seychelles,
okay.
and
What about?
that's where I had an amazing experience where I saw a merman
A
in the
what?
Indian Ocean. But yeah, like like how people make it romantic and they talk about mermaids with the titties out and all that.
Mermaid?
That motherfucker don't look like that at all. That motherfucker was a big giant gangster, and there was nothing feminine about him. That motherfucker was like, get out the water, bitch. but he didn't talk. No, I'm not. Don't twist my word. It was very telepathic. Very like he just kind of like like he. But it wasn't a like, hey, come swim with me. No, it was like, get your black ass out of the water, man. They told you not to come to the beach after dark, fucker.
Are you trying? Are you trying to tell us that you saw a mermaid for real?
What the fuck? Y'all don't speak English? I just said I saw one. I'm not trying to tell you shit. This
Tony,
is the
Tony,
facts, cuz.
Tony,
Look, man.
mermaids they're not
Listen,
real, bro.
this
They're
is a
not mermaids
fact.
are not real, bro.
Okay, whatever. Tea and milk ain't real, motherfucker. So how about that?
Uh,
Cookies, hot biscuits. What the fuck? Don't tell me
so
my reality,
listen,
right? Yeah. Yeah, and you're driving on the wrong motherfucking side of the road. Now, see, I can be petty like you being petty.
I have this with Tony
Sunday, you
all the
go to
time.
this, brother.
I can
I
never
see
get
the
word of his
finest
edge with
shit
it. It's like
you wouldn't
a
believe,
runaway
hustler.
animal.
Don't you?
Say that again.
Not me. I got luggage, man. I'm all over this motherfucker.
He's all over the world. He is indeed. Tony, because you're in this game and a lot of people look up to you as a legend, which you probably are.
Ooh.
You are.
You know, a legend is just a small corner on a map, baby.
So you're bigger than a legend then.
No, I'm just telling you, I'm all over the map.
You're all over.
Motherfucker. Come on,
You're
man.
all
Keep
over.
the camera moving because I'm kind of fast.
What?
I stole that quote from an American boxer. His name was Muhammad Ali. And they were
Yes.
interviewing him while he was working out. And he said, keep the camera moving because I'm kind of fast. God damn it. And then when you give a motherfucker the answer, they go, that's not true. Shut the fuck up. Fuck your bunk beds.
I know. I know.
Hey, everybody. I came to stay with P. And he said, oh, I got plenty of room. I have bunk beds. Yo, I was on bunk beds in jail that were bigger than this. Listen, it was his daughter's what were they, as a matter of fact, Little Mermaid bunk beds.
They were babies, son.
Yeah, but that's why I had to sleep. I'm 6'2", son. And I curled up and I went to sleep. I was like, thank you, Special P.
Where are you off to now? You say you're going Baltimore. You're doing a show over there?
I'm going to the famous Baltimore Comedy Factory. But next week, son, I will be in Amsterdam. I'll be
Okay.
in Amsterdam and Rotterdam. And
What is that for?
I'll
Is
be
that a
there.
show?
I'll be there from the 4th through the 9th. And hopefully, I can scoot down to the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
Oh, tickety boo fucker. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the heroin go down.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
We're gonna go to my man Herb's house, man, and everybody likes to watch football game and do shit like that, and drink and eat and be thankful. We give thanks and praise to the Lord, so we will.
What are you saying, bro? Because he talks in riddle.
Motherfucker, I thought you spoke English. Damn, P. I thought you spoke English. Help, man, come on, dog.
People, Tony talks in riddles, and you have to
Wait, well, you
go on
don't
for
call
too
it the
long.
Queen's English no more, right?
Say that again. You are speaking in
You,
English, yeah.
I
Say
know,
it
but
again.
y'all don't call it. What do y'all call it now? You call it it's the King's English now
Yeah, well, yeah, but we
because
speak with a
y'all
dialect.
got a king now. Yeah,
We have a
yeah,
king,
the
yeah,
queen for years.
and you guys got a president.
We got ourselves a little emperor. You know, remember the motherfucker who was walking around butt naked talking about, man, look at my clothes.
No,
And he said, man, this dude butt naked.
no,
You remember that?
no.
All them little silly ass fairy tales come from over there.
What is it? Where you go? What is it for you, Tony? What do you want to do with your comedy now? Do you want to carry on doing comedy? What do you want to do? I
I
need to
want
ask
this
that question.
podcast to be successful.
You want to do? Say that again.
I want this podcast to be successful.
This podcast will be fucking hilarious because you're just fucking. You're one of the hardest persons to interview. It was going to be hilarious anyway. Period. I knew what was I expected. I knew I couldn't ask you standard questions like I asked everybody else. I know that, but I did need to know where you started from, and I did need to know where you want to head to
I
or where you're going.
started because people always said I was funny. I wasn't trying to be funny. People just told, I say things, and I don't. I guess my twist on life is twisted. The way I do things is never like right, but it ain't never wrong.
We,
Yeah.
yeah, where
When I have a speech impediment, like it's not a stutter, it's a stammer. Where the doctor when I was a
Use
kid
either lane
said
to turn left on
his
Light Street.
brain is
In
working
700
faster than
feet,
his mouth.
use the
So
right 2 lanes to stay to the right
there's
2
a
East Pratt
clown
Street.
there somewhere like
Stay to the
right
right
there.
2 East Pratt
So,
Street.
because stuttering is funny, but you're not supposed to laugh at it. But
I,
Street.
yeah, you feel me? Yeah. Oh,
you
see
have
that?
a
You see, you choking on this information, son.
no, because the information's good. At last, we're getting there.
In
Yes.
We
300
always get
feet,
there in
Whoa,
the
is this
end.
motherfucker
turn
laying in the
right on
ground?
South Street.
What?
No, it's a street worker. He's laying in. I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Are there any
They was
Turn right
stories?
on South
they
Street.
was doing something with the I don't know what the fuck they doing. But
I
whatever
was
he
gonna,
was.
I'm gonna ask you: are there any stories that you've told on stage that you wish you didn't tell?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like an easy laugh. Like when I first did Def Comedy Jam, and I may have made people think I was making fun of handicapped children, but I was really making a point that young parents have no information. Because I laughed at something I wasn't supposed to laugh at as a child, and my mother, I'm like, and she hit me instead of explaining why I shouldn't laugh. And then I grow up, and my son laughed at the same shit, and I hit him. No, I didn't hit him. I'm like, yeah, I laughed along with him. You know, because knowledge is power, shorty. I'm trying to get this camera right, man. My hand.
You got the camera right.
I got the camera right. Yeah,
Okay.
because that's so. See, maybe that's how I look at the world. See, I look in your background. Everything is so good. It's like the couch, the lines, and the pictures are hung perfectly, and the curtains. And then look at me. Look at my
Yeah,
shirt.
but
Look at my
you're
hat.
calm.
Look at
You're
my
calm.
pretty sunroof. Look at that sunroof, and ain't even no sun. Boogity bow wow.
When this is an art form that not many people have. Because I know, and I've witnessed it for myself. You go on stage, and they could be like two people in the audience, but I guarantee when you come off stage, those two people remember you, and you make them laugh.
It's called a conversation hustler.
Yeah, that's what I was just about
I'm
to go on
speaking
to.
the Emperor's English.
That's what I was just about to go into. You are.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I almost got hit.
I cannot describe your style to anyone, but I do know you have engagement sussed to the T. Yeah,
Yeah,
when I'm
when I was
performing.
in Abu Dhabi, that's in
Mm.
the desert. I was there for the Abu Dhabi Comedy Festival, and this sheikh, he saw me and he saw David the Arena. He saw me at the palace, and he says, I like. He said, I love both of you. I said, because Dave talks to the people.
Mm.
He says he talks to the people, and he says, Habibi, you talk to people.
Okay.
And he said I don't know how to translate that from Arabic. I'm like, motherfucker, I speak 84 languages, man.
Whatever.
Ah,
Whatever. I'm trying to say, you've got our special out. You have it's on Netflix.
it's on. Well, I got a short uh, on Tiffany Haddish's Day Ready, and then
Okay.
I filmed one on Netflix
Yeah.
a few months ago, but we
Okay.
don't know exactly when it's going to air. Because it's a surprise, show. Oh! And my manager fired me yesterday. That was crazy.
No, the
He,
guy I met,
no,
the guy I
he
met in New
fired me.
York.
Yeah, he fired me. You know why he fired me? Cause,
What?
cause he said I didn't give him a commission from the special that he didn't get me.
You've arrived. Destination is on
So
your
why would
right.
he ask you for
Yeah,
commission from
yeah,
you if he
man,
didn't
ain't
get you?
nobody crazy. He said, because he said I should give him money for the special. I'm like, but you didn't you didn't do it. You didn't get it. You didn't. You didn't. Yeah, I'm like,
It wasn't
but
your
since
it
I
wasn't
got
your
the special,
special. That's
but like I got the special, so what you should do is get line up all the ducks in a row so that we can come out on top. But
yeah.
instead, he said, "Nope, I want money for the shit I didn't do, and then I'll do something." I'm like, "Oh, it don't work like that, cousin." But I still didn't
That makes
fire him.
sense.
He fired me. I'm like, "All right, my bad."
So what are you trying to say? You're managerless.
I always was. I just
You,
roll with
you,
Jesus. I've never had none. They say they my manager. I don't know my manager. Yeah, but
what
look,
have you arrived at your destination?
I no, just I arrived at the hotel, but not my final destination. That sounds so creepy. You've arrived at your destination, Woodrow. For real, man. Let's pause for a second.
Yeah,
Let me go into my room and then I'll set up my command
yeah,
center.
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
man. Did I
And
tell
that'd
you
be
I love
better.
you today? Now I said, did I tell you I love you today? You cut me off, you motherfucker. You cut me off?
I ain't cut you off yet.
Oh, my bad.
I'm
Well,
gonna cut you off
edit
now.
that out.
Finally, I got Tony Woods back in the house, back into the hotel room, where he's a bit more settled down rather than being in the car. So we will continue where we left off, I suppose. Okay, so Tony,
Where do we
you
leave
told
off
me.
at, P?
Say that again.
I'm going to have an evening cocktail.
There's someone else in your room, Tony. Who the hell was that, son?
Ain't nobody in my room, motherfucker. That's the reflection. Oh, you can see the reflection.
So, ah, ah,
That was so.
I thought you
Uh,
go away alone, son. I
you
thought
know
you
what?
go away by yourself.
No, and she was gonna hold it like be professional, and
Who's
then
she,
we,
son?
huh?
Who's
That's
she?
the housekeeping, man. I mean, it's
You
a real nice hotel. They send
you got one
somebody
of
up
those
here.
hotels.
They come here to come in and shine your toes and polish your feet.
So listen, you say Baltimore. You're doing, and it's Thanksgiving tomorrow. So
Thanksgiving. There's Thanksgiving
Thanksgiving,
tomorrow.
Thanksgiving. Do you celebrate Thanksgiving, son? Do you know
We
the real
celebrate.
essence of Thanksgiving?
We know what happened Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
why are you?
The Native Americans, they helped the pilgrims survive the winter, and they like, whoa, and they go, I got a cold, and Native Americans say, I never had a cold before. And they said, well, we brought this cold from Europe. What's it called? Yeah, it's kind of syphilisy, but it's not a big thing. It's smallpox, and and wait, we got some more people coming because we told them how good it was over here. They're gonna kill you.
Yeah, especially in
What?
Florida.
Shut the fuck up. I'm paying them
Yeah,
off.
man,
They
they give them
kill
money,
and
man.
kill.
You give these guys
Those
money.
are those are people who can prove. Like my great grandmother's Native American, but we can't. She had no birth certificate, no formal documents, motherfucker. All only proof I got is I don't grow hair on my arms or chest, and my son has long hair,
I didn't even
and
know he had told loud, bro.
I got to talk
Listen,
loud. Well, some of this shit ain't for the public.
listen. A lot of people look up to you, Tony. Do you
You
look
said
up?
that on the first half.
No, I didn't say that. I said a lot of
You
people look
said
up
a
to you.
lot of people look up to
Hold
me,
on,
and I
hold on,
said,
hold on, hold on, hold on,
cause they're short.
hold on. No, the question I'm asking you now is: do you look up to anyone?
I do, because there's a lot of comedians taller than me.
You idiot. I'm talking about in the
I
comedy
tell you what,
industry.
I'll do this. Everybody who speaks positively about me on podcasts, I reciprocate, and I think the same of them.
This guy, I tell you what,
We
this
don't have time to thank every plus, man.
what's up?
No, that was your tape skipped.
My what?
That
Sorry.
was that was your equipment failure. It was a
No,
glitch.
my equipment never fails me, son. My equipment's always right.
Watch this.
Yeah, that's you being
I'm
you.
buffering, motherfucker.
Listen,
I'm
I want to
listening.
know what it is for you in the future. I really do.
Well, you think as far as notoriety and financial prosperity, I should be further ahead, right? Now, let me ask you a question. Will I be talking to you on this podcast? For you and everybody else?
You, I think I hope
Because
you
if
reach
I
out.
had security and all them motherfuckers around, you wouldn't have met me. I would have been sleeping at your house on your daughter's bunk bed.
You can tell everybody.
My neck still hurts, yo. I was English drunk too. I was like, remember I had my feet hanging off and it's left.
Yeah, your feet. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. And
yeah.
then you got who was it? The little mermaid or the little princess? Somebody, some
Who?
little. What was their room? Their room was done up in was it Little Mermaid
The
or
Little
was it
Mermaid. Yeah, I don't remember
Little
Little Mermaid.
Mermaid? Which is crazy because years later I saw a Big Mermaid.
That's what you keep saying.
That's
Tony
what you
reckons
keep
he's seen
saying.
a live mermaid, but
Oh, say that again.
I
He
said
says, "This is Tony reckons." He's
Tony reckons he saw
Tony
a live
reckons. Yeah, he
mermaid.
said, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Who
Now
else you?
that now who look, I'm saying that was real. It was about as real as when you turned your back on Liz.
You're so.
That
Listen,
shit was real. I saw that too.
listen to me, guys, fellas. This is not what happened. I was in New York with Tony, right? And
Okay, and I
I
introduced
was
you.
right.
I
I
imagine we were at what's her name? What's Vito's daughter's name?
who?
Was it Vito? Was it Vito's daughter's name? And I introduced you to Michael Corleone. And you
Okay.
said, nah, motherfucker, I want to meet Vito. Okay, stupid.
Yeah, but you didn't give me the right protocol for that, bro. You just
Motherfucker, what do you mean? The right protocol. If I say, hey, this is Ronald McDonald, you put your hand out. You don't say, no, I want to meet the Hamburglar. You
no, and
don't do that.
I listen,
You
and I even
turned your
when I met
back
her,
on. Oh, you
I
turned your back, Shorty. That
I
was
didn't turn
crazy.
my back on her, man.
But
She
the good thing is, she knows you're associated with. She says, only one of your fucking stupid ass friends would do something like that.
she didn't say that. Maybe it was the
So,
Gromanier that you gave me that made me talk shit, son.
I'll say that
Um,
again. He says maybe it was Gourmand. The
yes,
Gourmand.
indeed.
Hey, when I drink a Marnier, I'll never say, hey, man, I can't be meeting this
Listen,
motherfucker. Right.
your accent. Have you recovered from your accident yet?
No. Why we
No,
keep trying to throw me under the bus?
I'm not throwing you. You just threw me under the
He
bus. You
said,
told me
I ain't throw you under the bus. You
you
threw
just
yourself
told
under the
people.
bus where you turn your back.
You
Listen.
just told
And then he
people, right,
said,
that you
no,
was on
you
my
just told
my
people,
my
you
kid.
said, have I recovered from my accident yet?
Yeah.
And then my motherfuckers wouldn't have known if you would have said it.
What are you talking about? You tell everybody on stage that you was at the
I
accident.
ain't telling nobody that
Yeah,
shit.
shut up, man. I was in New York.
If
I'm
I,
pretty sure that we went to New York. People knew that you had that accident.
I had a motherfucking big ass thing on the back of my head. And people
Exactly.
like, yeah, people say, isn't that most people like somebody trying to rob you? No,
He loves
that's how I
comedy.
get there. I drove home that night.
Yeah. From the hospital,
Yeah.
and the doctors were telling him to keep his backside inside and stay
Mm.
rest instead. Tony was out on the road still doing comedy.
Yeah. I mean, the lady said I was depleted.
She said you was what?
Depleted. And I said I worked out. I didn't have anything to drink. No water. And she says, no, that's dehydrated. She says, you depleted. She says, if you were a car, you had no antifreeze, you had no oil, you had no windshield wiper fluid, you had no air in your tires, and no gas. And I was like, well, I've driven that car before, and a motherfucker still got to get to work. So there it is. I'm doing a show at Buckingham Palace tonight.
Whatever.
I
Whatever.
am. You
You
know what
still
they
need
call
one.
me? They call
What?
me yeah, I'm going in. They got a limo coming for me, a little pumpkin and some shit.
What? What's he saying, sir?
And you know what? Cinderella, that shit is from Russia anyway, isn't it? What are you
Tony,
talking about?
what are
What?
you saying, son?
I see them podcasts, a whole bunch of fucking motherfuckers just sprouting shit. This is
Yeah,
my
yeah.
opinion. Fuck your opinion, could. And
What? So you don't have an opinion on anything?
I do have an opinion. I just told you this is my favorite podcast.
Shut up. You're saying that with such sarcasm that it's like,
That's not sarcasm. That's not how we do sarcasm in America.
huh?
What? Who?
Exactly.
I got milk in my tea.
Whatever. You're going over to Amsterdam. I'm going to meet you in Amsterdam on the on
That's
the
what's
on
up.
the 5th.
We were in Amsterdam one time for your birthday. I remember that. Me, you,
Oh,
and
oh, yeah. All right, bro.
Slim. Was it Slim?
Huh?
I remember I was over there one time with Slim, but that was in the summer. We went to the
No,
beach.
I think Slim been over there after me.
We went to the beach. Me, Slim. Who else? Maceo, and we smoked some black weed. I remember that. That made us laugh.
Definitely not me.
Yeah.
No. I know he's in Amsterdam for my birthday. That was
But that was winter time. You know what? That was for Regalia.
Regilio, yeah. Yeah.
I did what the fuck? I did his what did I do? I did his 20th anniversary
When was that?
in Amsterdam.
Yeah, but when?
Amsterdam and Rotterdam. I think it was this year. No, last October, as a matter of fact. October of last year.
That's he used to do Belgium as well, and he stopped doing Belgium.
Yeah. But you know,
He did Amsterdam, Rotterdam, and Belgium. But he did Belgium.
We just did Amsterdam and Rotterdam. It was a 20-year reunion, and then they did a big interview on stage, and he wasn't even there. It was crazy.
What?
What?
That guy, he keeps filming the shows. I keep asking him for, can he give me a copy of my set?
Are they what's his name? My manager,
You haven't got one.
my manager banned me from ever doing their shows again.
Serious? Why?
Because he didn't like how it went down last time.
Really?
You know my manager?
Which one, Tony?
Me, goddamn it, me.
Oh, you become your own manager.
I always was my own manager.
Well,
But look,
it's
man.
true. You're one of them uncontrollable individuals.
No, it's not uncontrollable. Listen, it's beautiful and majestic, like the ocean. Why does it take you so long to understand English?
Because you're fucking American and you talk some shit
I'm
like
not
that. I'm gonna tell
American,
you.
shorty. I'm not. I'm from
Wait, what are you then?
Oh no. My parents are from Cheeseburger.
Where is that?
It's in McDonald's.
You're such a. You see how difficult this is gonna.
Yeah.
He's just Tony. I keep saying to him, what's his future? Where's he got for this? Tony, you're gonna be in the industry. With you, I ask people, is there any ageism
If
in
I
comedy?
knew my future, I'd probably be in Vegas, doing some magic or some shit.
Oh, so that's what you like doing, isn't it? Because you like going to casinos, you like going to Vegas, you like, yeah, that's you.
I don't like going to Vegas. I like going to casinos.
Yeah. Okay.
Vegas is just too many casinos. Cause I like where you got to drive to one and then you can leave. Like, but the fucking Vegas, you walk across the street or walk across the sky bridge, like, damn, I'm back.
They're that close to each other. Actually, we could find Tony Woods on all social medias. Yeah,
Yes, I'm Tony Woods with a Z on Instagram, and I don't know who I am on Facebook. But you could just Google me and all that fuckery would just pop up. Or you could just go to Comedy Club and see somebody doing some of my shit. What, man? Come on, son.
Saying anything. I'm not.
It's a pickle. It's a pickle. The longer the pickles in the juice, what do? They get more and more bitter. But it's still delicious.
You got to see him to me. I might.
You cannot have a Cheeseburger. You cannot have a person from Cheeseburger without some pickles.
Yeah, I edit all of this shit out.
Yeah, but you're gonna keep all of the fuckery that I said in there.
I don't keep all the fuckery you said. All the fuckery shit you said. And we're gonna be saying to Tony Woods, you can't handle him. This is how he is. That's it. It's not gonna be what you think it's a podcast. Ain't gonna be one of those podcasts.
It is the most delicious British podcast ever. It's different.
Be a great podcast, but
it was different, but it wasn't the most unpleasant thing. It was like when you gave me tea with milk in it.
You're full of shit. You see what I'm saying?
I keep you and the whole family in my prayers, brother.
Same to you, King.
Yeah,
I'll try and edit this the best I can. If it doesn't come out
yeah.
well, I'll just what's
Oh,
that?
it's gonna be
Nice talking
dope.
to you.
You know, tell your
On
listeners to watch my podcast. It's called The First Episode Again with
that's what I'm
Tony
talking.
Woods. The
Yeah,
first episode again with Tony Woods.
the
And
first episode again from Tony Woods.
and I guess by the time this airs, you can tell people to come see me in Amsterdam at Toomler's Comedy Club or at in Rotterdam at Club Hog. Hey, did I tell you I love you, man?
You did, but in different ways.
Yes, I know. And we're gonna come over there. We're gonna tear up all the little